Yo, what it do, MAC crew? I'm Matt.
I'm Pop.
We got Johnny behind the cam.
Hey, what's the word?
So, we had a very insightful weekend of football.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, it was action-packed.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah, and I would like to start with Ohio State and Notre Dame.
Okay.
All right,
Let's get to it.
So, that was a good game. I think at the end it was more so a good game.
Right.
But, yeah, Ohio State, come on. I mean, are we surprised at this outcome?
No. We shouldn't be because, they're the highest paid. Well, they ain't paid, but they have the highest amount of money on their team.
No. Highest paid. What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, hey, they got a lot of NIL money. And with NIL comes talent.
So is that why Nick Saban retired?
I believe that was part of it.
I really want to know more about that. I mean, I haven't really been that curious about why he retired. I just thought, he won all these championships. He's cool. It's about that time anyway, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it was
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You think he had more football in him?
I know he got more football in him.
I don't think so. I think Bill Belichick need to retire. That's for sure.
No, I think Saban has a lot left in the tank. I think it's just he wanted to change.
So
he's been there for a long time.
So what do you mean by change? He just needs to, I don't know.
After you've gone and given out so much, you need to recuperate. So I think he's in his recuperate.
Just taking a break?
He'll get that itch
okay.
again. Yeah. But anyway, back to the.
No. We're good. We're just talking ball. That's all we're doing.
Okay.
I'm very curious about that because, I mean,
He just abruptly, I'm out.
I ain't gonna say that because you did kind of see the writing was on the wall a little bit. It was a little bit on the wall, but nevertheless, Ohio State and Notre Dame ended exactly how I thought it was going to end. Ohio State, I mean, come on.
No, I figured Ohio State would win, but for a moment it looked like they were just going to blow them out.
They were. It was 28-7.
No, I mean continue.
Yeah, that's true. But they were giving them work though.
I mean, yeah.
It wasn't close.
It wasn't. But
close.
I mean, at the end,
they had to make it look like they were. You know what I'm saying? They had to ease up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring in ratings, man.
Yeah.
We got ratings to worry about.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you could tell the difference in the teams. It was
outmatched.
Yeah,
they were so outmatched. It was
all the way.
You boxing outside of your weight class.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Cam was right.
All along.
Cam was right.
He hit the nail on the head.
Hey, look, I think Notre Dame should be in the conference.
Yeah, it'll help them out.
It would. It would. And now that you have a playoff system, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, when you're in a conference and you're constantly playing against teams that you're battling to get to a certain place, it makes it a lot different for you. Now I got to know if I'm good enough.
Right.
Not that I'm just showing up to it and I'm going in because I got in on just because of my schedule.
I agree because Ohio State plays Michigan. They play all these top notch teams. So
definitely.
When it's time for the playoffs,
they ready.
They battle tested. So that's why in the NFL, when you see teams go like 12-5 or 14-3 or what have you, you kind of look at their schedule like, okay, how did they get here?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And it kind of shows in the playoffs.
It does.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you did. Okay, I see how you got here. You weren't playing those top notch teams. You weren't battle tested.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So I think Ohio State, they flexed their muscles. Junkins had a big game.
Yeah.
3 tuds. Jeremiah Smith just doing what Jeremiah Smith does, and it's crazy. They didn't really. You know what I'm saying?
He just showed up when they needed him.
Right.
You need this? Hit me.
You know what's funny? Jeremiah Smith scored on the same play that Devontae Smith scored on Ohio State in the championship back in 2020.
Oh, wow.
The same play. Everything was the same about it.
Except he didn't score.
No, they both scored. Yep. Yeah. They both scored.
Yes. I was thinking the last play.
No, it's okay.
Catch, yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I knew what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I knew. Notre Dame, you didn't stand a chance in the world, okay? I understand it was a little closer, you know what I'm saying? I understand. But let's not kid ourselves here, okay? Let's come back to reality. Ohio State.
A contender or a pretender?
Like Cam said, who do you play?
Exactly.
Who have you played?
And therein is the problem with the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, as we're going, I'm checking to see about a certain hire.
Ooh. But, okay, let's finish. What was your outcome? Which coach blinked?
It wasn't even a matter of blinking. It was just a matter of I'm better than you.
Oh, okay.
No. Coach Mark Freeman did his thing.
He did.
Right? He got his guys. You can, respectfully, I know I said what I said about the schedule, but you can only play who's in front of you.
That's it.
The boys don't, the guys, they don't control that, right?
Well, the schedules are made years in advance. It ain't made.
I understand. Yeah, I understand. So you can only play who's in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is to take care of business.
And they did.
And when you get into the big games, you win them, and you prove why you're supposed to be there. So, credit to Coach Freeman.
Yep.
Coach Day.
Yeah. Hey, they were there. They were saying they need to fire Coach Day, right? They've been saying that
especially after Michigan.
Right.
You know what they said? They said even if he wins a championship, he still needs to be fired. Now you let me know.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a scenario. The Bears fired a head coach that won 10 games and lost 5. How has that worked out for them since then?
Speaking of the Bears, they got Ben Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I don't know what he's gonna be like as a head coach. I knew what he was like as an OC, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you want to fire a coach and he's winning? The man has a winning record. Why are you going to get rid of a coach with a winning record?
We see that too many times.
But his record is impeccable.
We see that too many times.
Think about it, though.
Yeah.
He's got, 5 losses?
I think it's more so he doesn't win the big games.
What's a big game? He didn't win against Michigan?
No.
And Michigan won the championship the year before?
All right. Well, since we're going to just go ahead and act like, let's go back, okay?
Rewind.
I just talked to you about how Devontae Smith scored that touchdown on them in the championship. And they were 7-0 going against a 12-0 team.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder how they got there.
Mm.
Now, Clemson.
Okay.
They lost to Clemson and Trevor Lawrence. I mean, you should have won. You should have won that game.
You lost to Clemson and who?
Bama.
No. You said Trevor Lawrence?
Well, yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
That team was good.
You were winning.
Look, sometime when you're playing people, you can only control so much. Trevor Lawrence at that time was one of the hottest quarterbacks in the nation.
So was Justin Fields. So was J.K. Dobbins.
They were.
So was Garrett Wilson.
But you got to look at it. Look at the teams they went through to get there, and look at the teams he went through to get there. As you stated, battle tested.
Both teams were battle tested. That's not the same. That's not the same.
It is.
That's not the same.
At that time, when you were going through those teams, the Southeastern Conference was the highest it was at.
Okay. Clemson they didn't necessarily play SEC all the time.
No, but the ACC was going pretty strong too. But it wasn't as strong as, I can get what you're saying, but it wasn't as strong as what Ohio State had to go through. Dang. I'm talking about Alabama.
Dang, come on, bro. I'm literally talking about Ryan Day. Ryan Day, when he went against teams that were on his level, he could not look, he was getting his feet wet. And that's why they wanted him going.
But so he should leave now? They want him gone? I mean, you think
he don't want a big game now? He want a big game now.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you just need to go ahead and coach this Jeremiah Smith tenure out, and then you can retire. Me personally, I'm 21 years old, so you have no business listening to me about coaching. But me personally, that might be what I do.
That dude is going to be a monster.
He could go to the draft right now and be drafted in the first round this year.
As a freshman.
I want to try something. Can you name any wide receivers that are really better than Jeremiah Smith in college right now that are going to go to the pros of this year?
I don't know. That's a good one.
I got
that kid down in Texas. He catch everything thrown in his radius.
I'm going Jeremiah.
Okay.
I like Tech out of Arizona State. Arizona. I'm sorry, Arizona. still going Jeremiah. I don't know, but Tet's a dog, though. Jeremiah.
That's a good one.
Jeremiah, honestly, who won the Biletnikoff this year? I think Travis did. Yeah, I think Travis. If Jeremiah might get him a Heisman Trophy before.
As long as they got a quarterback to get it to him.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
What if Arch Manning just decided, I don't feel like being at Texas anymore. I want to go to Ohio State.
Hey, listen. That would make him.
Oh, my God.
That would make him. Ooh.
Oh, my God. What? Oh.
Him and Jeremiah, boy, they would set some records.
Oh, you don't have to worry about another wide receiver after that either. You're always gonna have a wide receiver too. Yeah. It's a factory. That's them and LSU are factories right now. Not necessarily. Well, let me backtrack. All right, let me backtrack. Ryan Williams had a really, really good year. Me personally, I'm still taking Jeremiah Smith, but that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
Ryan Williams, yeah, and he's 17, so.
Dude, that's what's even. Where him and the kid down in Alabama, both of them was doing well.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh my, yo, this is. College football is. It's about to get gooder. It's about to get. But check this out.
Who's your English teacher?
Look, I'm an English major. See what's wrong? What's wrong with me, y'all? But I'm excited for what college football has coming up, especially next season. Ohio State opens up with Texas August 30th, 2025. So we're gonna see
if Sack can be on his point. Be on point.
We're gonna see Sharky because we done saw what happened last time.
Hey, he blinked, man.
He blinked, but great season for college football.
It was the new era to the bowl, the way it opens up, the plan for the championship, and it's going to expand. Get better. It's going to just get better.
Yeah. So
I liked it. I liked the playoffs.
I did too.
Really, really, really liked the playoff. That was good.
It was fun to watch. I like how it is kind of with the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You got that vibe.
You can't get enough of football. Yo, it's crazy. I love it. I love it. I feel like this is what we've been missing. Some teams don't like it. Clemson.
Well, because they got left out.
No, they won. I mean, remember they were in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs.
I'm just saying they didn't make it. You can
trust me. We're gonna do another video. All right, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about Clemson and what they had to say. Here, I have to do some more research. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Before I get on here talking crazy. Talking crazy. Talking crazy. But yeah. This was a great season, and I'm looking forward to next season.
Hey, 2024-25 is a wrap now.
That's right. Like we said, we had an eventful weekend as far as football goes. Lamar, man.
What about him?
Lamar. I had so much hope. I had hopes for the Ravens. I was rooting for the Ravens.
All the way.
Granted, you're not going to win a playoff game with 2 turnovers. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a climb, especially when you go against the Bills and Josh Allen and that crew. So,
hey, but what I saw was totally different from what you did. I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing because I see how it's going. So to me, it's almost like this is his maturation period.
Yeah,
he's going through the gauntlet to get to where he needs to get to be able to get those games.
Right.
He's learning how to win. Because I saw something before when he started messing up, he just kept messing up. He didn't do that.
Yeah, he would do that. Yeah, he would do that in the old game.
He didn't get down. Right. He kept playing. He played through it. Had them in a position to be able to tie the game and go into overtime.
So I have a question for you.
Got to answer 6.
Who is to blame for this loss?
Everybody.
And how much of the blame falls on Lamar Jackson?
I'm not going to say how much falls on anyone, and here's why. Because you all go out there to play together. You all go out there to win together. So you're going to all go out there and lose together. What happened was part of the game. It was a high snap that caused him to have to change what he was going to do and try and get out of the way of the guy that caused him to fumble. So it wasn't just him. Had the snap been on time, he might not have been in that situation and outran that guy and not fumble. So it's a whole lot of things that play into it. I don't blame one person. I don't put more blame on anybody else. I say it was a team as a whole. They went out, they played, they lost. Let's leave it at that. Because when you put blame on one person, that means that person did all the damage, and he didn't.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
I'm ready.
Let's have a serious conversation.
I'm ready.
In divisional games, in big time games, in the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes has 3 touchdowns, 7 turnovers. At what point are we going to start saying, Lamar, this is on you, big dog? I understand he dug himself out of. He had a perfect, immaculate second half. But what if that first half doesn't happen? What if you talked about the snap? The snap went over his head. Yeah, guess what? Guess what? Both hands were on the football. All right? He's trying to evade a defender. This, that, and the third. While the ball is out here. Now, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback coach tell you, look. When you're trying to evade defenders, you know what I'm saying? Have it all the way out here like a loaf of bread and do you? No, because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna make it worse. As we saw, Von Miller picked that bad boy up
and couldn't score. He ran out of juice. But
hold on. Let me rock. You see what I? But that was fine.
No, that wasn't fine.
yeah, Johnny, yeah. But wow, it's crazy. Wow, that's wild. Hey, okay, haterade much. But so. And then the interception. Yes, I understand. Look, our quarterback is Dak Prescott. We know about interceptions in the playoffs.
Let's talk about that interception.
Okay.
It looked like on that play, he thought the receiver was going to turn up.
I understand that.
I can't account for what you're thinking if we ain't on the same page.
However, that is on the stat sheet as an interception, and that is also a turnover.
It is.
And it counts. That one, okay, I'll give you some leeway on that one. But a fumble, you got to hold on to the ball. Matter of fact, after the game, he told you, I got to hold on to the ball, man.
Okay, yeah, he did.
I got to hold on to the ball.
But at the same time,
I have to stop turning the ball over.
What caused him to be in that situation?
Dad, he fumbled. It don't even matter if it snapped. He had possession.
Grabbed it, and as soon as he came down, the dude was right in front of him.
Okay, and that gives you the right to fumble.
No, that gives you. He was trying to make a play. Had he made a play and he threw a touchdown, what would you be saying? Wow!
Exactly. If he did that, but he didn't.
You take the amazing with the bad.
No,
you have to because that's the type of player he is.
He didn't do that.
But that's the type of player he is.
That's great. That's wonderful.
You're going to get good,
and you know what's crazy?
bad,
You know what's crazy?
ugly.
You know what's wild? I do the same thing to Josh Allen when he does these things.
Look.
I'm going to hold. I told you this. I'm going to hold. No, nobody is going to be exempt from what I have to say.
No, I'm not saying exempt him.
But you're making. It feels like you're making excuses for him.
I'm not. Look, I'm of the Brett Favre. He gonna throw interceptions.
No. That's fine. That's fine. At that point, he's a gunslinger. That's what you do. Josh Allen does the same thing. However, you are fumbling. I mean, no.
Okay.
God,
he did fumble. So did Derrick Henry missed a good pass to him.
Of course.
But and then
that doesn't result in the man fumbling.
He fumbled in the what quarter?
What was that? The second quarter? Second quarter?
Second quarter.
I think it was the second quarter. That happened in the first.
Now what happened after that?
Dude, he fumbled. They offer every turn.
Overcame that.
After, see, that's the issue. They have to overcome this.
Well, every team has to overcome something.
Oh my God! And you know what? And that's absolutely true. And in Lamar's case, he has to always overcome a turnover.
Because we're expecting him to carry everything. Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He can only carry the offense. He can't carry the defense.
I feel like that's something that you guys started. I don't feel like he has to carry.
No, he's had to look. The whole problem with him is he's had to prove he could first be there.
Oh, so what you're saying? It's up here.
It's up here.
Oh, so it is up there. So
no, but I'm just saying in that particular moment, he was just doing what he do. The ball was snapped high. He got the ball, and boom, there he was.
Oh my God!
So now I gotta get out of the way of this dude. He did what he normally does. and he fumbled.
He
So
did,
what factor did
he did what he normally does.
So let me ask you a question.
In the playoffs.
Let me ask you a question. Right. What portion did the weather play in that fumble?
What portion did it play?
I don't know. Was his hands?
Because Josh Allen played in the same weather.
Did Josh have to escape like that?
And guess what? Josh
have to escape like that?
Oh no, you're right. He had to run through the entire line of scrimmage.
Well, yeah,
go against the big uglies.
That was a call, though.
That's cool.
This play wasn't called.
He didn't even fumble. We see exactly, and usually that's in the regular season.
That's whenever he playing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whenever he's playing, especially on Sunday when he turns the ball over in the playoffs, which seems to be a reoccurring thing. Look, I love Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson.
Go back to something you
said. Hold on. Let me rock. You won't let me rock. But look, check this out. Check this out. I'm a Lamar fan. I love Lamar. I promise you I do. I would have him on my team any day. You know what I'm saying? However, I critique Dak Prescott like this. I critique Josh Allen like this. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to
Mahomes like this?
Yes, so absolutely.
You told me how many passes he have, how many completions, and how many?
I didn't say anything about completions.
Okay, you did say, but how many turnovers he had?
Pat didn't have any on Sunday.
No, but you said in the playoffs.
Yeah, sure.
How many he got?
I don't know.
You said it.
Pat?
Yeah, at the beginning.
No, I was talking. No, Lamar.
Oh, you were talking about Lamar.
Yes,
Lamar.
My bad. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
I was about to say.
Guys, I want you to understand. This is sports talk. All right. This is my guy. Okay.
But listen.
So we're gonna talk.
Peyton Manning,
not necessarily crazy.
Had to go through the same thing. He was turning the ball over in the playoffs as well.
But that's not what I'm saying.
You saying how much of the blame when they did that with Peyton? Nobody was talking about blame.
Hey, that's on them.
Nobody was talking about blame.
I bet you I would have if I knew.
But why?
I'm a little younger. You know what I mean?
It happens.
I was a Reggie Bush fan, so
it happens in the game of football.
That's cool. But you know what I'm saying?
But it's what you do after you get the turnover.
We are going to say, hey, look.
It's what you do after. What? And you know why?
What if?
You know why?
What if you don't turn the ball over?
What if you don't?
We fight right now. Unhand me.
What if he don't turn it over? Did they score? We don't know.
Whoa.
Was it another
drop?
No,
wait. Did who score?
Baltimore scored.
Oh, would they have scored? Okay, right. I was about to say.
No, we don't know.
Of both turnovers, the Bills scored, by the way.
But I'm saying we don't know. Would they have scored? Would it be another drop pass that he threw to hit somebody in the hands that they said, oopsie doobie?
Oh, I guess we'll never know because he turned it over. It's like, it
happened.
I guess we'll never find out.
To me,
I want this championship for Lamar.
We're
I really
people.
Do.
We're conditioned that we have to blame somebody when something goes wrong.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's got to be somebody's fault.
Accidents is accident. It just happened.
That's cool. Well, yeah, accidents. A car accident is somebody's fault.
It just happened.
It's human error, a.k.a. somebody's fault.
No, we've gotten conditioned that it's got to be the blame on somebody. So it's your fault we lost.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm going to take this on the chin. Yeah. We'll come back next year and win MVP.
The 2 turnovers.
Again.
Okay, 1 turnover.
I got to stop doing that. That looks like a gun.
Yeah. So the 1 turnover because you gave him the 1 because of the wide receiver looked like.
I understand that. I understand that.
So he turned over 1 by your characteristics of what he did.
Oh no, it's still a turnover in my opinion.
So it's 2 turnovers.
That's still 2. Yes,
that's true.
I do the same thing, Dad. You know me. I
do.
I am your son. Okay, you know me. I'm not going to switch up, change nothing. I do the same thing. I do the same thing for Dak because look, you do the same thing for Dak. So But
I don't blame him for the loss.
What?
I will blame him for his part in it.
We blame me and you. You, my God, my bro,
I will blame him for his part. Yet he played like garbage.
No, Dad. We sat here 2023 in January, right before February hit. Mm-hmm. Divisional round versus the 49ers. Dak Prescott threw like 2 interceptions, almost 3 because he almost threw to Drake Greenlaw.
And how did he play that game?
Check it. Me and you and I, we sat back together and said, this loss is on Dak.
We said 2 things.
No.
It's on Dak and coaching.
We said it was on Dak.
We said it was on Dak and coaching.
What else you want Kellen Moore to do? Kellen Moore ain't out there throwing the ball.
Kellen Moore ain't the head coach. He didn't make some of the bad calls that were made too.
Kellen Moore was the OC. He was calling the plays.
OC. I'm not talking about just the offense. I'm talking about defense too.
Oh my God. You were going against the #1 offense in the league. What more do you want?
Hey, Defense got to step up.
Oh my Dad, but you weren't saying this. You weren't saying this when we played. Oh my God.
You know what?
This is bad. This is bad.
Look, I said a lot of things. I don't know what I said back then. That's 2023. I done slept since then.
No, we know how we feel about Dak.
No, but I do blame Dak for his part.
His port.
His port.
His
you know,
port.
I just went to California. His port.
Yeah. We went to the port.
But I do blame him for he played like garbage that game. You can't get around that.
It's okay. We'll leave it at
Did he not play like garbage?
Who?
Dak.
Oh, we know that.
That's what I said.
Oh, we know that. And we're going to blame it on him.
But I didn't say he was the reason they lost.
He also threw, 2 touchdowns.
But I wasn't saying that was the reason they lost.
We sat there, you and I, together. I came downstairs. I remembered it like it was yesterday. I just knew he was going to the NFC Championship. I just knew it. I knew it. It was there.
No, but we also said because the running back got hurt.
Give me 1 second. 1 second. We were this close to an NFC Championship, guys.
He digressed.
This close. I'm unraveling on camera as we speak. We were this close. Tony Pollard, yes. I am so gone. I'm so Woo! I am gone. Yo, when I think of that game, PTSD. Oh my God. I just knew it. We was there. You can't tell me we weren't there. We were there.
What you saying? Post-traumatic Dak?
Oh my God. And they got the nerve to have an MVP season the next year. No, it's over. The car runs too fast. You don't get shut up. I got that from Ray Lewis, by the way. The car runs too fast. But anyway, and we're not even going to.
But yeah, that's what I told you. But my part was everything had its own part in that because of the fact I said it was.
It's
Pollard
okay.
got hurt.
It's okay.
So then when Pollard went down, everything went out the window because now we're depending on him to throw the ball.
It's okay. It's all right.
Kellen Moore didn't know what to do after that.
And you know what? Be careful. Be careful speaking on Kellen Moore now. He might be your coach again.
Oh, God.
Be careful. Be very careful. You got to tread a little lightly when you talk about that name. On to the very next game. And then we'll dabble a little bit in the Houston and Kansas City game. You know, the ref Super Bowl.
Listen, I saw something today that was so funny.
What?
I saw a meme of a guy and another guy one was a quarterback and one was a wide receiver. And he threw the ball to the guy, and it was a pass interference on the offense. And it just happened to be
Pat. Yeah.
And the referee said, "You can't throw that flag." Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's on one of the videos. They said it was a personal foul on whoever they were going against. And it was like a 55-yard penalty. 55-yard penalty on the opposing team. Automatic touchdown. Game's over. My Lord Savior Patrick Mahomes wins. I was like, what? Pardon? What? I'm glad it was an edit, guys, obviously.
It was.
They better not be calling him the Lord Savior. They know better.
But that's what we're seeing, and
I'm over it.
I watched that game, and you're like, you got to be kidding. The commentators.
Troy's over it. Troy and Joe are so over it.
They were like, oh, my God.
I've never heard Troy Aikman say, come on, man, that many times.
I know.
I was over it, though. I was so done. You called.
It taints the game.
I said I wasn't going to talk about it that much, and I'm not. I can't do it.
It actually makes the league look bad.
And honestly, I'm losing respect for Patrick. It's football. Why are you flopping?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's getting bad. Oh my God.
Oh, he went to the LeBron James of flopping?
That's right. Well, see, this is the issue. You play a barbaric sport. Flopping
shouldn't even be there.
Come on.
It should not be a part of the game.
Come on. It's ridiculous.
Oh, the thing I really want to talk about was this. The penalty that really set it off for me, he was sliding, and they caught that right there. That right there. Yeah. But I told somebody, if they don't make it to where you have to declare, it's going to get worse.
It's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. And you know what? Some of these players are going to say, you know what, I don't
care.
I'm
going to get the film. I'm going to get the flag.
I'm going to get penalized anyway. I didn't mean to hit you.
It's okay.
I'm going to get penalized anyway.
Yeah. Because you know what?
This is ridiculous, man.
It's getting to a point where, I'm pushing it. You got to declare. That's my only takeaway from this, is that the league is allowing it and it's making it look bad.
I couldn't agree more. See? Anyway, we're going to go to the next game. I told him I did not want to talk about this game. That Houston game, it rubbed me the wrong way, man. It really did. I told you, and I told Johnny behind the cam, I do not want to watch Kansas City
play anybody.
I don't, because I feel like I know how it's going to go. It feels like they're trying to give them a three-peat. And next game, Washington and Detroit. I told you.
Mid-sentence.
I told you. I have to. My self-control has to be on point tonight because, look, Washington and Detroit, that was a pretty good game. Washington surprised me.
Why?
Very well. Look, they went against the number one, so you understand you have, injuries and things.
Right.
What have you.
Well, they walked in. That's the walking wounded right there. They
JD.
got more hurt than they do.
Hey, but look, but that's the same squad that made Sam Darnold look like he forgot how to play football.
They did. But you went up against a better team.
I'm just saying. Well, Minnesota beat them before, I think, this season.
Beat who? Dallas? Washington?
No, Minnesota beat Detroit.
Yeah. It was 1-1. But I'm just saying, Washington to me was a better team.
Any given Sunday.
That Washington team they gonna cause some damage.
Washington might be Philly.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not saying that.
It's not guaranteed. I'm just
I'm not saying that Jaden is gonna just go out there and blow it away. But that dude playing lights out right now.
JD5, if he gets them to the Super Bowl, he's the greatest rookie of all time. And I mean in any sport.
I can't say that.
He's having the best rookie season of all time right now. He gets into a Super Bowl, it solidifies it.
I can't say he's the greatest rookie of all time.
Who you gonna put over him? Tom Brady?
No.
Who?
I don't know, but he's not the greatest of all time.
See, guys, this is how.
Because I could always say Bo, he didn't get the
I
championship.
said of all time in any sport. And I'm standing on it. And stats back this up.
Okay. I give it to you.
Stats back it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me some credit, big dog.
I ain't getting you Nathan.
You gotta give me some credit, big dog. But I
can't say that he's the greatest of all time.
Please, just I can't do this with you today. I can't, Dad. I just can't. I can't, because who you gonna say? Who?
I just can't say that yet.
Why not?
I haven't done my research to say that he's the greatest.
Well,
of
I've
all
done
time.
my research.
I'm gonna research it and then I get back to you on the next one.
They not gonna be able to see it. See, that's what he do. That's what he does. That's what he does. He be like, you know what, big dog, you was right.
I'm going off partial information.
You were right, big dog. You were right.
No,
well, y'all can't see it. I'm getting tired of this big dog.
I don't have all the information.
This ain't it. You heard my Southern twang come out? What in the world was? I wasn't acting. That was real. I'm so sorry.
Your English teacher is going.
You know what? Shout out to Professor Jeremy Sachs. He's actually subscribed to the channel. Professor, it just happened. It just happened. Oh man, that's bad. But yeah, I enjoyed the game.
I did too.
Washington put their high-powered offense on display, and they were just like, "Hey, we're better than you. Keep up."
They came out with a good game plan. They executed it defensively. They did what they needed to do to stop them.
And made Jared Goff look like he didn't belong.
He did. But you know what? At the end of the day, that team is ready. They are peaking at the right time.
You hit perfect. Look at you. Okay.
I know a little bit.
You know a lot bit. Yay. But yeah, they're peaking at the right time. But that's what the playoffs is really about.
What it's about.
You peak at the right time. That's what I was telling you. That's one of my biggest fears for football teams. Peaking too early.
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of teams that do that. I feel like Dallas does that when they have certain. I'm not trying to equate everything that I say to Dallas, but hey, I'm a Dallas fan. Everything that goes wrong, I see it in Dallas.
You see it there first.
Everything. The economy's bad. Oh man, well we seen this in Dallas before. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's bad, but I'm just saying. But
really?
Oh my God, the gas prices. What? Look, they ain't going nowhere. The gas prices. We see this in Dallas.
He just pulling stuff out there.
Jerry Jones makes soda $7. That's heinous, actually, if you really think about it. That's really bad.
It is.
That's really bad. But anyway, yeah, Washington, they just said we better than you. Now, I understand, Detroit had injuries. I'm not trying to cut you off, but I understand they have injuries.
Yeah.
But I'm better. That's basically what happened.
Detroit went out and did what they could do. And that's all they could do.
That's all they could do.
That's
And
it.
props off to them. They had a great season.
They did.
Jared Goff, you had a great season.
Yeah.
I really – I
like where they're going.
You don't have any – well, you're going to lose your offensive coordinator and defense coordinator, so it's going to take – you're going to have to do a little soul searching and some serious searching to find somebody that's on their caliber.
Right.
And that's not easy.
No, it's not. But that's part of the game.
That's part of the game. When you have good
NFL.
teams,
Yeah.
exactly. When you have, look at. I told you I can literally talk about Dallas in any aspect. Dallas, their coordinators are playing against each other in the NFC Championship game.
Well, one of them is the head coach.
But I'm just saying.
One of them is the head coach, and he took his team farther than Dallas went. And
it's Dallas. I don't expect us to win a Super Bowl no time soon. Yeah. But check this out.
As soon as Jerry leave.
Speaking of that, I feel like when he's going to leave. When is he going to leave?
Ain't soon enough.
I couldn't agree more, big dog.
If he would get his hands out of the way.
That's all. That's literally all he needs to do. Just back off.
He would have the championship that he's looking for because you got the player.
You got it. The talent's there. This is how talented Dallas is. Man, I feel bad for talking about Dallas as much. I'm sorry, guys. I just have to. This is my way of venting, okay? I can't do this every day. I really can. I talk to myself. Anyway, seven individuals, players or coaches, are playing in the NFC Championship game this coming Sunday.
Exactly.
From Dallas.
Alone.
The talent is there.
It's always been there.
It's there.
The problem is the owner / GM / whatever else you want him to be.
Yeah. So
well, he thinks he's a coach.
He thinks he's
and
a
then
coach.
Steven, of course,
don't
want
even
to pay nobody. But anyway.
But
let's move on.
Because
we'll beat that horse.
It's going to be excited. It's going to be an exciting NFC Championship game. Let me backtrack. I hope it is. Because the way Washington talked after they won, after Jalen Hurts got that concussion when they played them last time, I don't think Philly
payback.
I don't think they like that. And there was a lot of talking, so we'll see. We'll see.
Jalen better bring his A game.
Jalen is
he's
hurt.
Kind of hurt. He's kind of coming through it right now. He's kind of going through.
That's right. That Rams-Eagles game, it was amazing. It was it was everything that you could have wanted out of a game. Snowing, you know what I'm saying? Physical. Oh, it was perfect. It was perfect.
No book reading?
No book reading. He only had 3 targets, I think. And he dropped the ball. So who else you gonna blame it on? Let's
read a book then.
Wow. I told you I was hoping it was the Bible that he
You did.
I told you. But go ahead, flip over to Philippians. Let's talk. Let's read.
I can do all things.
Read. You know what I'm saying? Funny, but I think Philly I don't know. I didn't like how that ended. As far as if you're a Philly fan, I don't think I would have liked how that ended because
you celebrate my quarterback getting hurt.
No. I'm just talking about how it ended as far as my team was getting walked.
Oh, okay.
Down the field. My defense, top 3 defense in the league, we're getting walked down the field. Granted, this is Matthew Stafford we're talking about.
He ain't just a normal quarterback.
He's not. However,
he's still playing at a high caliber.
Number one defense, and I'm getting walked down the field. Like, what is wrong with me? Remember, we saw this with JD5.
Yeah,
we saw that.
Sometimes it's just what happened, man.
So,
but you got to also think about, didn't Philly take some hits in the secondary?
One, but they weren't even going at him. They were going at Slay.
Yeah, but
Slay. No. Big play Slay. Yes. They was going at Slay.
He was looking like a Slay.
Darius Slay. Watch how you speak on my guy now. He might play for Dallas one day. You never know.
No.
I hope so. Shoot, we need somebody. But I I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I really did. I thought the Rams were gonna pull it out.
I did too. I thought it was an upset alert.
I thought it was. So
I did too.
So what do you do if you're Philly and Jalen Hurts is hurt? That changes everything. You can't do the tush push.
You can't.
Well,
you can because you just do with the
literally all Jalen has to do is literally just lean forward.
No, I mean, but they put the tight end in and let him
do it. Yeah.
But what do you do? You better start praying because you ain't got much back there to back him up.
Yeah. Well, hold up. I like Tanner McKee. I like Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee is a better backup than Cooper Rush. So
I give you that.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? That matchup's going to be fun.
But you know who he's playing against. Dan Quinn going to come after him.
Please.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn is the same dude that let Jordan Love have a field day.
Well, Dan Quinn decided to put 7 DBs back there. 8 at some point.
Look, all I'm going to say is this.
DBs than he did.
He sure did. What are we doing? This is more than nickel, more than dime, more than quarter. what are we doing here? Man, I'm saying we have 2 7-foot DBs on the field right now. What are we? See, I told you, we can talk about Dallas anyhow, anyway. When something goes wrong, blame it on Dallas.
Wait to it.
It's easy.
Something to bring them in, yeah.
Easy. But I think it's going to be a good game between Washington and Philly. I don't know how it's really going to end,
but I can tell you this: if the weather plays a factor, we'll see if it's going to play a factor.
I feel like it's basically whose running game is better,
right?
And I don't think that's close.
No.
I don't think you want. You don't want J85 taking hits like that, right?
No. So because then if he do by chance win, he doesn't got beat up and can't perform in the Super Bowl.
And you got a nice little break between them.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean
that ain't enough.
I feel like it's enough when they put some needles in him. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Trust me. It's a Super Bowl. He ain't missing that thing.
Trying to say they're gonna shoot him up.
You never know. At least did you see how Jalen Hurts was talking after the game?
I did.
She asked him, so Jalen, you like playing in the snow? I like playing football. Let's leave it at that. Boy, Dr. Umar, he loved that response. But yeah, I'm ready for that matchup, and I'm not watching the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills matchup.
I don't care to look at it. I don't. And I know
I'll still watch it.
I like Allen, but I know I really don't care to look at it. I may watch a movie during that game or something.
No, well, look, I'll see how it goes through the first 2 quarters. How about that?
First 10 minutes.
Yes, because that's when they start. Yes, it's. Oh my! I'm not gonna do it. I felt myself leaning into. You know what I'm saying? The Swifties.
He was about to go there.
I feel. You know what I'm saying? I felt it. I just did. Now, last subject that we're going to talk about. Oh, sorry. Before we even get into that, the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs game. I know I said I was going to watch it. Whatever. Like he said, watch 10 minutes of it. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's a good game. I'm praying to the Lord Almighty, Yahweh, that we do not have to see a Swiftie the first in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
because oh my God, they haven't been showing her that much this year though. Well, I'll be honest.
She's been on tour.
Well, let's just hope her tour is on that. It's not. I can't even.
I don't want to see her either. Every time he scores, you see her face.
So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. My dream matchup, Washington and the Bills. I want to see that. I do want to see that. That might be a blowout, but I don't care as long as JD5,
is there.
He's had a great story, so I really want to see him get to the Super Bowl. And it'd be huge for Washington.
It would,
and it's going to
be salt on them Cowboys.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that, but I can't because if I keep leaning back into I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But last topic we're gonna talk about.
I don't want to talk about it.
So we were talking about Dallas, right? So apparently Brian Schottenheimer is getting interviewed for the job for the Dallas Cowboys. And Joe Hoyt, who is a beat writer with the Dallas Cowboys, he believes that he's the dark horse to get the job.
Yeah, said he might get an offer anytime.
Anytime, anytime today. A lot of beat writers around Dallas, Jane Slater, they were talking about Dion. They were talking about Robert Saleh.
Mm-hmm.
That Dion one won't work.
No.
That Dion in Dallas will not work.
That's all in vinegar right there.
All
in water.
Somebody. The attention's going to be away from Jerry, and Jerry don't like that. No, he doesn't like it at all. Jerry needs attention, okay? But what Jerry doesn't understand is, I don't speak death on anybody, but we do know reality. Jerry, your days behind you.
You have more days behind you that it
exactly.
You. Okay,
I was gonna word it. I know I was gonna word it in a different way so I don't get kicked off the platform. But that's a perfect way to work. Yeah, perfect. Look at you. You should have been an English major.
No.
No?
No.
You want to type papers?
Oh, I could do that now. Don't get me wrong.
No, I didn't say you couldn't. Hey.
Don't get me wrong.
You the man with the plan, big dog. Yeah, look at you. Look, you got the home row keys. But yeah, I don't. Jerry needs. Time is ticking. That's what I want to say. The time is ticking. Time is not on your side. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you need to
let go.
Come on, let go of whatever it is.
Just be the owner.
Just be the owner. There's nothing wrong with it.
You can be the owner and still be cool with the players.
Because if it's ego you want, I can ruin that in a heartbeat. You're nothing without Jimmy Johnson.
No.
And you will never be anything without Jimmy Johnson. So if it's really ego that you just hang on to and cling on to, trust me, it can be destroyed.
Well, I mean, he's still trying to prove he can win a Super Bowl without him.
He still hasn't done that.
No, because the team that won it was actually
with Jimmy
Johnson.
That's why I say you've never won a Super Bowl without Jimmy Johnson.
Exactly.
You needed Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson made you famous.
He did. And the problem is he's still trying to live in the Jimmy Johnson era.
And the problem is, I'm not going to say that, but it's just not good. God, y'all, pray for your boy. I mean,
we will only get better when we allow what can be to happen. If he just step back, get out of the way, and allow coaches to coach and stop calling down saying, run this play.
Exactly. You know what really opened my eyes about Jerry Jones this year? Jerry Jones, oh my God, I was watching ESPN, and I saw, they were talking about Jerry Jones, and they were talking about the positions that he holds. President.
Yep.
Owner, GM. Guys, no. No.
Not good anyway.
You are going to fail. You're going to. There's nothing positive that will come out of this. So we're just going to sit around. We're going to wait. We're going to see what happens with the Dallas Cowboys and the coaching hire. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family. Be a part of the MHT crew. Anything?
Hey, man, we'll see you in 2 and 2.
2 and 2. Peace.